It's going to return a data frame, I believe. So starting indies, okay, perfect. So it's going to get us a new data frame, and you can actually see here, like that's for GAL, this is for Aave, this one's for 100 Jasmine, whatever that is. Okay, so that's working. I don't need to print this, but we got the SMA's 15-minute, and I think, yeah, I want to do this for the 4-hour as well. So I'm actually going to just copy this and paste it. I'm not quite sure if we're going to do the 4-hour. This is on the 1-hour. I was just showing to explain it, but let's go ahead and look at the 15-minute. So you can see it's actually, it would be mean reverting right now. Like there's a 1% there, and you know, at 6x leverage, that's 6%. That's a pretty good little trade right there. But we don't have the bot done yet. So we got to get it done. We got to get it done. So now we're going to change this to 4H because we want it 4-hour. And we also want to say time, let's just call this time frame 4-hour. And let's call this limit 4H. And I believe 30 times 4 is about 5 days. 4-hour, just like that. This looks good. And now we want to pass this time frame in here and this limit in there like that. And from there, I think we can keep on moving because I should change this actually. This should be SMA 4-hour like that. And then let's go ahead and see if this prints out. DF SMA 4-hour in here instead, just like that. And this now should print out the 4-hour SMA every 1 second. Okay, it's looking good. It's doing it. We're going well. So let's go ahead and write out the strategy really quickly. Mean reversion I swear I'm not this bad at typing. It's just my mic is in my way. Mean reversion strategy. So let's say if price gets too far from the 15-minute SMA, trade it back. So you can see, as of this moment right now, while recording this, it's getting pretty far away from the SMA. But we have to figure out how far do we want. So, but only do this with the trend. So we'll check out the trend by looking at the 4-hour. And to explain that, meaning if the 4-hour price is under the SMA, this equals bearish. Plus inverse. So what I mean by plus inverse is it's the same as true, but the opposite way. So essentially, what I mean by that inverse is if price is over the SMA equals bullish trend. If in bullish, then only trade mean reversion to the upside. If bearish, look for sells when price gets too high over the 15-minute. Okay, so now let's look at the chart really quickly. So the rules I just wrote out would pretty much clearly say this is bullish. We're in a bullish 4-hour trend. So when it's bullish, if the trend is bullish, we only trade mean reversion to the upside. Okay, so we got the strategy here. Now let's just go ahead and write it out. I don't think this part's gonna take very long. We need to get the ask and the bid. So let's say ask bid. We already have a function up there to get the ask and the bid. So let's just say ask bid. And then ask equals ask bid at position 0. And then bid is just 1. Just like that. And then we want to get the signal of the 4 hour, because this is going to determine the long-term trend. SMA 4 hour equals, excuse me, it's SMA 4 hour at the sig position dot ilock, and we want the last one, so it's -1. And then we want to get the SMA 15 minute equals DF SMA 15 minute. Remember, we made those SMAs just a minute ago. SMA 20 and then 15 minute dot ilock -1. Okay, and then we want to make a couple conditions on when to sell and when to buy. So I'm gonna use like 4.4%. Now that might be a little aggressive, but I'm gonna do 0.4%. So I'm gonna say SMA 15 minute plus, not plus literally, but plus 0.04, so that's 0.4% equals